PBC Lokomotiv-Kuban is a Russian professional basketball team that is based in Krasnodar. The club participates in the VTB United League. History: the history of the OE Lokomotiv starts back in 1946 in Mineralny Vody. There were few volunteers to play basketball during the first after-war years. Not more than 150 people. Teenagers were trained by experienced and patient mentors. Railways workers Grigory Abugov and Nikolai Karchenko. Grigory Abugov later became a famous coach, who raised a number of high-class professionals. Some of them are still in basketball as coaches. OE Lokomotiv played in the first league championship for a number of years, until in 1994 it finally got into the elite of the national basketball. In 1999 OE Lokomotiv got the right to represent Russia in the European tournaments and won the Cup of the International Railways Sports Union. The season 2002-2003 became the final for the team from Mineralny Vody. OE Lokomotiv hardly reached the playoff, taking the 8th place out of 10, where it lost to the champion CSKA in all 3 matches. It became obvious to many that changes needed to be made. The decision was hence made to move the club to a more developed and economically growing area Rostov region. The basketball club OE Lokomotiv Rostov was established in 2003 in Rostov-on-Don. The project was organized by Andrei Vidashov, the world-class master of sports, bronze medalist of the European Championship and the Russian National Championship. During the next 6 years the club played in the city of Don. During these years the Railways unregistered trademark A team was one of the strongest in Russia, regularly entering the playoff of the National Championship and in the European Cups. The best achievement of the OE Lokomotiv during these years was the 5th place in the Russian National Championship and the final of the FIBA Cup. In the summer of 2009 the president of the OE Russian Railways Vladimir Yakhnin, made the decision to move the club from Rostov-on-Don to Krasnodar. The main reason for that was that the arenas in Rostov were not satisfying the requirements of the Russian National Championship and the European Club unregistered trademark S tournaments. The relocation of the club caused the change of the team unregistered trademark S name to OE Lokomotiv-Kuban. The first season of OE Lokomotiv in Kuban started under the leadership of the Slovenian specialist Soro Filipovski. The start of the season was rather successful for the Railway unregistered trademark S team. The Krasnodar team nearly beat CSKA away from home, and then won 3 times in succession, which helped them to finish in 2nd place in the final league table of the tournament. Unfortunately, the team then entered a lean period. Following that, the team lost confidence and started losing its position in the Russian National Championship, where by the end of the 2009 OE Lokomotiv got down to the middle of the league table. The management of the club took immediate actions to rectify the situation. Soro Filipovski was replaced with the head coach of Lithuania car and registered trademark Stutis Gemtsara. After losing all the chances of staying in Euro Challenge, the club concentrated on the national championship. Unregistered trademark Stutis Gemtsara improved the team game and put every player on his own position on the court. The new coach helped to reveal many talented players. Gerald Green became the best scorer in the second half of the season. Grigory Shukovtsov was invited to the Russian national team at the end of the tournament. The season 2011-2012 was incredibly intense and productive for the OE Lokomotiv-Kuban. The strong team was formed by the well-known coach Boa Three-Quarters Adar Malkovia. The team was successful and not only performed well in major international tournaments such as the European Cup and VTB United League, but also won bronze medals at the Russian Championship. At the end of this season the team also obtained the right to participate in the second most important European Championship, the European Cup, by reaching the final of the Challenge Cup. The next season, even though Krasnodar unregistered trademark S team was new to the European Cup, it still looked confident. Passing the group selection with the second result in the group 4 wins in 6 matches, a Euro OE Lokomotiv a Euro went through to the last 16, where they met with the Lithuanian team a Euro OE Lietuvos Rytais a Euro, Italian a Euro OE Benetton a Euro and German a Euro OE Alba a Euro. In the quarter-final a Euro OE Lokomotiv a Euro met with a Euro OE Kimki Euro, which at the end became the champion. Apart from the debut in the elite European tournament, Eurocup, the club from Krasnodar also played in the VTB United League for the first time. Lokomotiv demonstrated a high-level basketball in the regular season, and got to the playoff, finally taking the fourth place. In the season 2009 October Lokomotiv took the fifth place, fourth place in the next season, and then finally became the bronze medalist in the championship. Evgeny Pashutin took the post of the head coach of a Euro OE Loko Euro. In addition to that, the new players strengthened the team. The aims and objectives of the team also got more complicated and ambitious. A Euro first places in the Russian National Championship and the VTB United League, and winning the EuroLeague. 2012-13 season was a memorable season for Lokomotiv-Kuban. The team finally won the Eurocup 2012-13, beating Spanish Bilbao and Charleroi. They also became runners-up in the VTB United League. As the winners of Eurocup 2012-13, Lokomotiv participated in the 2013 Euro 14 EuroLeague season, which took them one step closer towards fulfilling their long-term ambitions. Lokomotiv survived the group stage, and then was eliminated in the top 16. Honours and achievement: domestic, Russian Cup, winners, 2000, runners-up, 2013-14. International, Eurocup, winners, 2013. FIBA Euro Challenge, runners-up, 2010 a Euro 11. Cora Cup, runners-up, 2001 a Euro 02. Regional, VTB United League, runners-up, 2013. FIBA Europe Conference North, runners-up, 2004 a Euro 05. Season by season, players. Current roster. Depth chart, notable players. To appear in this section, a player must have either played at least one season for the club, set a club record, or won an individual award while at the club, played at least one official international match for their national team at any time, to perform very successfully during period in the club or at later previous stages of his career. Notable coaches, notes and references. External links, official website, Eurobasket.com team page.